Welcome back to Living 808. Annuities are a common investment vehicle that many Americans have heard of, but don't really understand. As a matter of fact, they can be scary for a lot of people. Now, here to help us get comfortable with annuities and make the most of what they have to offer, Charlie Jewett from Renovating Retirement. Hello, welcome back.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Okay, so what is an annuity?
The most misunderstood tool in the world, I think. And I didn't understand them either and had to do some study, but the word really just means contract.
Okay.
So it could be any number of things because it's all based on what the contract says. The easiest way to understand it, though, is that annuities either growth with no losses, so no fees, no losses, just growth.
Okay, can we stop there? Because that sounds good.
Yep, we can stop there. End of the show. How hard to stop you want to do?
Sadly, I don't think it's that easy, though.
No. I mean, it's funny that people dislike annuities. There are some bad annuities. So I agree that bad annuities are bad. But on its most basic, it's a safe way to invest money where you're not going to lose, and there's no fees, which is something that people should really consider. A lot of people pay high fees. Or, even better, it's what I call the money tree. You show up and it gives you $3,000 this month. You go to Las Vegas and spend it because everybody likes to go to Las Vegas. Come back next month, it gives you $3,000 again. It becomes your best friend. It's the only place I know where you can run out of money and still get a paycheck until the day you both pass away. So I believe they're just misunderstood. I misunderstood them until I got more information. But there are bad ones. I was
always hopeful that money trees did exist.
Oh, we can set up a money tree. I've got a whole farm called Renovating Retirement, Money Tree Farm.
Well, I know this month we're talking a lot about annuity myths, right? So what are some of those myths?
So some of the myths would be that the insurance company is going to keep all the money if you pass away. The fees are super high. What other myths? That you have limited upside potential. Like somehow that's bad. You know, you're really trading limited upside potential for no losses and no fees.
So, I mean, what you started off with, I mean, it sounded really great, right? So what are people scared of?
What people are scared of is the bad things that used to exist in the annuity industry. So, for instance, if we go back far enough, the only annuities that used to exist did not have a death benefit. Meaning if you retired, or say your parents retired, and they had $500,000 and they gave it to an insurance company and they had this paycheck coming in. Everything's beautiful, guaranteed paycheck. But when they passed away, say they were in a car accident, you know, a month after they retired, all of their life savings was kept by the insurance company. So we had, you know, many generations of kids that saw that happen that sort of just linked pain to annuities and said, that's bad, insurance companies keep all the money, it's not liquid. You know, over time, more contracts, more annuity types have been created. But that reputations are pretty hard to overcome, right?
Yeah.
So there was a reputation from what it used to be, and now it's different, but that reputation remains.
Okay, the description you gave earlier, it kind of sounded like pension, you know, in the old days?
Yeah, it's the same thing. So when you work for, there's two ways to get an annuity.
Okay.
You work for a company, and then at the end, they buy it for you. That's called a pension. They buy a single premium immediate annuity where there's no account, there's just a paycheck. If you or you and your spouse pass away, there isn't a death benefit. We call that a pension. And nobody hates their pensions, Trini. Everybody loves pensions, right? The other way to get an annuity, because a lot of companies have done away with the pension and they went to a 401k or something like that, is you can buy the same pension, or what we suggest, buy a better one. Buy one that gives you the income and has the, if you pass away, your family does get the money. It does have an account that can go up or down. Maybe.
So it sounds like there are good ones and there are not so good ones.
Yeah, and I always teach this by saying, you know, do musicians make good money? How do you answer that?
Depends on the musician,
Thank
I suppose.
You. I love that. She's so smart. It depends on so most musicians probably struggle, the starving artist kind of a thing, but then you go to some of these top musicians, the highlight, that are here for concerts, and they're doing really well. So you can't say, you know, I hate annuities and you should too, like some people say. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
All right. Charlie, thank you so much. We're out of time, but if people want more information...
Yeah, go to renovatemyplan.com. So renovatemyplan.com, build your own financial plan, get in touch with us, we'll give you everything you need.
All right.
Cost.
But we are focusing on annuities this month, so we're going to start breaking down all of the myths, and you're going to tell us what's real,
Bust up those myths.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. We are going to have much more on Living 808 when we come back. Stay with us.